Mediajaw. We're going to work on an actual live website that we just finished today. It's a clothing store, and we're going to show how to add simple products like these t-shirts and have them in different sizes and different colors as a simple add to cart feature. So at your domain name /users /login, gets to the login screen. And we're going to be working with the product catalog, so we can expand it. Items, there are no items in here. Before we get started with items, we create categories. These could be men's, women's, shirts, hats, pants, whatever categories you want to come up with. For this example, he's just got a few shirts, so we're just going to make the category shirts. So none of this stuff is required, just the name. Shirts. And that's all we've got to do here. Now we can go to the item. These are the items we've got in our store. We don't have anything. New item. What's the name of the item? I don't know. T-shirt design number 1, for lack of a better term. Here's a description. A little short description, 100% cotton, whatever. I think you need a story. It's not all about the picture. Sometimes it's the story that makes you want to buy the shirt. SKUs are optional if you want them. Weights, those can or can't be optional depending on how we've set you up. If we're integrated with UPS, FedEx, or any of the major shipping, then the shipping weight and the weight are both important. I encourage people to go with a flat rate shipping or include shipping in the price. People are smart, they shop around, they're going to go for the best price. Taxable, yes or no. That depends on if you're shipping out of state. So price, let's do the price of this shirt. These are $20 shirts. Here's the description of our shirt. What category does this particular product go in? It's a shirt. If it was a hat, I would pick the hat category. Once I hit submit, I'm going to get options for pictures and a lot more options. So let's do that. Submit. Okay, now we've got options for images. So we're going to do that next. We're going to have images of this t-shirt. These are the images of t-shirt design 1. There aren't any. I've got 3 sample images. So we will batch upload a blue, a gray, a red. Upload. Now, whichever image I have listed first is going to be the main image that shows when we look at the website. So we'll leave it blue. So it's available in blue, gray, and red. But let's go look at what we've done so far. I've already made a button to get to this. Clothing, shirts, t-shirt design 1, $20. Notice I don't have a drop down to choose a color or a size, so we've got to take care of those with some options. So over here are our global settings, so let's go to options. What options do we have in my shopping cart at this point? None. We're going to make 2. One is called size. So this name is the internal name, so it's going to be size. Label. This is what it says on the website next to what we're doing. So a lot of times that's the same thing, so size. Now values is what options we have. So we have blue, red, gray. Do we require people to select an option? Absolutely. Is this a virtual option? No. I'll explain that in another video. Text input? No. Submit. So that takes care of color options, but we still need a size I just screwed that up, didn't I? Option list. Size, those should have been small, medium, large. That's easy. The next one will be color. Do we require them to choose a color? Yes. Virtual, no. Input, no. Alright, so here's where it gets confusing for people. I'm going to go back to my major first design. The first thing I put in. Now when I go to these options up here, they're going to reflect the options we created over here. Now, so what is this shirt available in? It's available in red, white, and blue. Or red, gray, and blue. And we have small, medium, and large available. Now we're going to save this. Now this is where it loses people. I just told you that we have small, medium, and large in all the colors. That means I have small blue, small red, small gray, medium blue, medium red, medium gray, large blue, large red, large gray. And I don't want to oversell them, so I've got to have quantity and inventory control. So now, since I've enabled that I have those, when I go back and look at my list of items, my one t-shirt is now, that A means available. No. Available, yes. Available and published means available to show on the web. Back B is back order. Do we allow back orders? Well, in this particular case, by default, yes. If you're making these shirts or it's something you can get all day long, then we don't really worry about quantity control. And in that case, we wouldn't have made these virtual options and we wouldn't have got these drop downs. But for this example, we're going to say that you actually have these shirts that you have to make. And they all sell for $20. And we don't allow back ordering. Where would that be? Under settings. Allow back orders. No. Back orders means you're going to let people order 10 shirts when you only have 5 in stock. You're going to ship 5 and ship the other 5 whenever you get them made. So let's say you don't allow back ordering, and then it's going to enforce our quantity in stock. Notice that back ordering is turned off. So now we need to count our inventory, and I'm going to say I've got 3 of each of these. So I could click on each one, put in a quantity. That's a very slow process. So if I go back to this list and batch edit, it'll open this table up so I can put quantities in here. So this top level one we don't really have. There's no such thing as just a shirt with no color and no size. So that's why that one's unavailable and nobody can order it. But all these other ones we're going to put that we have a quantity of 3. So now if somebody tries to add 5 to their shopping cart, it's going to tell them we only have 3. It's going to give them the 3. The next guy comes along and tries to buy some, it's going to be out of stock. What does it say when it's out of stock? Well, that was under these settings too. No stock, we say out of stock. Please check back maybe. So now let's go look at what we've done. Refresh. Here is our shirt, and here's our options. Color, I want it in red, and I want it in medium, and I want 2 of them. Add to cart. Actually, I want 5 of them. 2 instances were removed from the cart due to insufficient inventory. So we have 3, and that's what you're going to get. Now, if I finish the checkout, when we come back and look at our inventory, what size did I order? My red mediums will be sold out. There'll be a 0 here, so nobody else can order them. But again, if you don't want that functionality, you can go back to the settings, turn on allow back orders. It'll allow people to order, and it just disregards that quantity. That in a nutshell is how you add products to your shopping cart. Thanks for watching, and look for more updates soon.